welcome back guys. Today, working on the GTO and the steering. So basically I just have to get my steering box in, the steering arm there, I'm sure there's a better word for that I can't think of right now. Idler arm, my main little, I don't even know what that's called. This piece here, and then my tie rods. Everything's pretty much done with the suspension, as you guys will see or saw in the last video. So I should just be able to connect there. And then my idler arm goes here. These two bolt holes, I got my bolts for that. Steering mounts up the box right here, steering box with those 3 bolt holes there. Should be a pretty quick, fairly straightforward little video. After this, I need to work on the brakes. I'm not sure if I'm going to throw that in this video or do a separate one. We'll just have to see how the time goes. And not more so the brake lines, not the brakes themselves. I just have basically a stock brake kit. And you can see these little, like that little clip right there. This guy here is what was originally holding those brake lines in. So I should be able to just reuse that and pretty much do the stock brake line configuration, and then have some little rubber hoses or something connected from, you know, the calipers here, and then the ones in the back as well, just to the kind of little connection from the hard line to the actual brakes themselves. So that's what we're gonna be working on today. Probably gonna be quite a bit of time lapse in this one, guys, so stay tuned and I'll get to work. Alright guys, check it out. I got the suspension basically put together. All I have to do now is go through and do all my torque specs. Seems like most of them are right around 40 foot-pounds for those there, like this one here, that guy there, right next to it. These are all right around 40 pounds. These are 60. I believe these are 60 as well. This one I'm having a hard time finding this big nut here. You can see that. Having a hard time finding a good reliable spec on that. Some of them say like 160 and others say 80, so I'm gonna have to do some research on that. Don't take my word for it though. Definitely look up whatever car you're working on and your torque specs. As I've said before so many times on this channel, this is not a how-to channel. This is how I did it channel. So take it for what it's worth. But yeah, I just have to get that, just basically kind of play with the alignment a little bit visually with the rotors here and this adjustment to make sure I get the you know, that'll pull them in or out, basically to make sure they kind of go straight, you know what I mean, for my little, obviously I'll get the car aligned properly by a professional, but for now I just need to get it close. Just kind of eyeball it. You can see that one's sticking out kind of a ways towards the outside here. I don't know if you can tell, it's kind of like this, whereas the other ones are like more like that. So I'm gonna have to adjust the tie rods there, get those as straight as I can. Easy money, no big deal there. And then I'll have to go back and hit all the little Zerk fittings, if you can see that guy or not, like that one. These back here, I'm not exactly sure how I'm gonna do that exactly. Once I snug these up, I'll see if I can get one of those. I don't know if I can get a 90 thing on there or not, but we'll see. And I still have to go through and do all this stuff, even the little ball joints I want to hit. Just make sure I got everything good to go. But yeah, let me go ahead and get those torqued down and get my little tie rods adjusted to a degree, get these snugged up once I'm done with that. And that should pretty much be it for the suspension. So stay tuned. guys, everything's pretty much wrapped up now. One last little fly over here. I got all the everything torqued down. What do you call these? Cotter pins installed. This nut under here, holy crap. That thing was, I don't know if you can, it's hard for me to see the camera like this. Yeah, that nut there was 180 foot-pounds. 185 actually. That's why you saw me down there cranking on it, but should be good to go now. That was actually fairly easy. Like I said, I just need to hit the little Zerk fittings with some grease, get everything, once I get the car on the ground, I can finish torquing up the lower control arm bolts. Has nothing to do with the steering, but just an afterthought on the suspension there. Steering's in, next thing is the brake lines. Gonna do a different video on that. It'll probably just be another short one, trying to run those lines and then see what I need for the rubber. And then I think I'll just make a whole complete video out of that. I won't tack it onto this one. But yeah, we're making progress, guys. Stay tuned, as always. Thanks for watching. Please continue to comment, like, and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one.